You got the world gonna listen to you now. Tell them whatever you
Okay.
need to.
In the 4 months I've been at the Poverello, I have witnessed a woman being raped by 5 guys. I have witnessed 2 gentlemen, one young in his mid to late 20s, another gentleman older, both damn near beaten to death. While people just sat by and watched and did nothing because they feared for their own life, yet they did. The second one that I witnessed, I could not let the man die. I got up at the risk of my own life and told him, don't kill him, don't kill him. This is what people see and go through on a daily basis, being homeless. Not only are they discriminated against and frowned upon, they steal from one another like it's the thing to do. There is no respect. There is nothing among these people. And yet I'm one of them. And 4 months is nothing compared to what some of these other people have seen over the years that they have been homeless. It's not as easy as I even thought it was. Just laying around doing nothing, living, off the government. No. These people work day in and day out, especially at the Poverello, putting up their tents with the makeshift blankets, boards, whatever they can find to cover themselves with, only to have it taken down in the morning and then again put back up at night. The public doesn't see the true homeless person. They see what TV and everybody else wants them to see. A true homeless person goes through hell, especially the women that are out there. They're not safe at any given time. If you say the wrong word, you could get your ass beat. It could be a word that should be overlooking, forgiven by another human being, and it's not. This younger generation has no conscience, has no feelings, has nothing. And I couldn't do years out as a homeless person. And it's not something that I chose. It's something that happened. And I'm working on correcting it. But in the meantime, I have to sit and watch people get hurt, almost beaten to death, and not do nothing about it. Because if I do, then my life is at stake. I've never been raped. I have not been beaten out there. But it's only a matter of time before maybe even I say the wrong word to somebody. And there, even at my age, I could be raped or beaten. And this is what the homeless go through, day in and day out.
How about the police? Because I see a lot of police out here.
No, you see them, but they're never there when you really need them. They're there after the fact. You can't say nothing. You can't do nothing because your own life is in jeopardy. So
The,
who's going to call the cops? Not no one.
the culture of the homeless. It's just a dog eat dog world. Every man for himself.
No. It's if you have something I want, I'm going to take it, whether you like it or not, because I need to survive. And yes, the public comes out and does what it can, but all it does is feed us and keep us lazy. You know, around this time, Christmas time, blankets are coming out, gloves, hats, but There are no sanitary napkins for the women. Not one church has brought those out for the women. And this is something that they need every month.
What else would you think homeless people would need?
They would need hammers, screwdrivers, wrenches. Yes, these can be used as weapons, but they can also be used to be productive, to build things.
Yeah.
We need carts to push our stuff so we don't have to go out and steal a cart. Tools that make our hands build something good.
With like food stamps or like Social Security disability that some of these people have, what do they do with it? Where do they? Do you think?
Some of them buy drugs. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them do, but not all of them.
Do you think most of them want to live out here, or do they want to get cleaned up?
No, I would say 90% of them want to get cleaned up. And there's a program called MAPS that is trying to do this, but there's only so much that they can do.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, get Social Security cards, IDs, you know, the transportation of taking these people back and forth. There is not one outhouse for any of these people in this area. Do you know how degrading that is for a woman not to be able to use a bathroom?
Yeah. Where do people use the restroom at?
Wherever they can. Behind a bush, behind a tree, wherever.
Yeah.
You know, and then the public frowns on it because we're out in the open.
Yeah.
Well, you give us no choice. This is what we have to do. You know, Mother Nature calls. You gotta go somewhere.
And a lot of places don't let people use restrooms unless you're a customer.
Yeah. So, you know, it's not easy being a homeless person.
So where do you think the fix would come from? Do you think the fix would come from government, or do you think it'll come from the community's church? Or like one thing that you said at the beginning, there was no morals in the homeless community, but where's it being taught at in society?
Somehow we're failing these people, and they are who they are because of us.
Yeah.
You know, we just kind of pushed them aside so we could prosper. You know, we were so busy working, doing this, and taking care of our own families. You know, not giving a thought to what my neighbor's going through.
Yeah, most people don't even know their neighbors' names anymore.
No, they don't.
There's no sense of community.
No family anymore.
There isn't, huh?
No. That went out in the 60s and 70s.
You think that has a big thing to do with the culture in America?
Yes.
Because how could a man be taught how to be a man when there's no man in the home?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
And how can that daughter grow up to pick the right man if there's no example there?
Yeah. Yeah.
And the same thing for the girls.
Yeah.